Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of the Planet Crafter. So, alright, today we are going to upgrade our drones and we're also going to do a bit of base alterations as well. So, we're going to come up to this trade platform here. So I have two there that are on auto trade, just doing fabric. There's a bit of a fabric production happening on in here, and so I've got quite a few Terra tokens. This one here is not doing anything, and that is so that I can just order stuff when I want to. So we'll grab the drone tier 2, and I'm going to grab the Rounded Living Compartment. Not going to worry about the domed one at this stage. Got a plan to use these. I'll order that one in a video where we're actually going to use it. So I'll send that guy off. Could take a few minutes to come back. So, alright, what we're going to do, we come down to our drone station here, and we are going to set this to supply tier 1 drones. I'm going to pump that all the way up to 5th priority, and now we're going to head over to factory, and we're going to do the same with these guys up here. They're all hanging around because they don't have enough space, because I've only got two drone stations. We've got something like 105, 110 drones. So, alright. So now we're just going to hop down, and we're going to go over here to this little facility that I've set up. And this is just sort of a temporary little upgrading facility. So, okay, we've got an autocrafter here. Yeah, the T1 drones have a rocket engine, or require a rocket engine, circuit board, and I don't know why tooltip won't stay up, but basically a rocket engine, a chip, and there we go, and an iron. The T2s require the chip, the rocket engine, plus some explosive powder and some super alloys. So these are set on demand, these two. And over here we have a bunch of recyclers, and these are set to demand T1 drones. And it's going to take them a few minutes for any to actually pop in there. So, alright, what we're going to do now, we'll head back to the factory. Now we'll grab a couple of supplies. So let's see here. Grab some iron. That'll probably be enough. A couple of silicons. I don't think I need that much silicon. Grab a few cobalts. That'll probably do me for now. So let's cruise on over. Let's cruise over to the domes. We've got the butterfly dome set up here. I've only got 2 here at the moment. We haven't really done a lot on butterflies. So we've got the 2 butterfly domes, and then I've got the biolab 2 over there. So what we're going to do, I think, is, let's see, going to pop down a living compartment down there, and then we're going to have to run down underneath. Going to pop in a door here. Put some windows. I'm not going to bother putting one there because we're sort of half over sand anyway. But we do want a ladder. Just pop the ladder there. Climb up that. And I think I'll put another ladder right there. Let's see here. Grab a storage crate. And another one. Pop that there. Okay. Got food and water over here, but I need to empty this biodome out because I want to move it. So shove our water in here. Set that on a demand for water so there's always some in there. And do the same with the food. Okay, now I've got to move this one. Grab all them out. And this can temporarily go in here as well. I'm not going to bother labeling it for the time being. Okay. Take out those stairs. And let's take out the biodome. Alright. Pop a living space up there. And I probably need more cobalt. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll do. I'll need another 3 cobalt. Alright, so I'll just head back to factory and I'll be back in a moment. Actually, while we're here at the factory, I'm just going to go quickly before I fill up my inventory. I'll just go check if there's any drones in our recycle machines over here. Yep. So get them going. And I've also got a shredder here because we won't be using all this iron. And I've got tons of iron. But you could put a storage in here and set it on supply. And we'll leave those rocket engines and stuff there. And we'll come back check on this a little bit later. Alright, so let's go grab some cobalt. I think I needed 4. 5, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay, and I'm also going to need, let's see, I think a couple of super alloys. On top of the ones that I've already got. Okay, let's head back to the domes. Alright, so let's put our biolab back up. Beautiful. Alright. Actually, no, that's where I took it down from. It's not where I want it. I want to go upstairs now. And I want to put the biolab up here. That's better. And pop in a window here. Didn't have enough iron. That's okay. Let's go check our spaceport. Bit of a storm going on. Our rocket's back. Got our tier 2 drone chip and our living compartment chip. So grab those. Come down here. And we've got a blueprint screen here. So we'll decode those. Okay. So let's head back. And I think I'm just going to wait till this storm. It sounds like it's dying down. Alright, let's head back to the factory then. And back to our little upgrade plant. No, the storm's still raging on. Alright. Pop in here. See how we're going here. None of these have refilled. Alright, so we're going to set this now to do the tier 2 drones. And that is going to use up these rocket engines and these chips, see? And then it's just taking explosive powder and super alloy from those. And we can take these guys out. And if you just drop them, they will automatically get to work. And I do need a couple of these iron, so I'll take a couple. Alright. They do take a while. It's not a perfect system. They do take a bit of time depending on how busy your drones are. They take a bit of time to fill up. But just every now and then pop back, recycle them. I mean, I could just set up one of these to do tier 2 drones, but it's sort of like want to get rid of the old ones. When I run out of the old ones, I know that I've got exactly as many as I had. So, continue on back to the domes. And, right, so, we're up here. Wanted to put in a window there. And over here, we're going to put our new rounded living compartment. And it doesn't want to go in all positions, but it'll go there. Alright. And I'm still short of iron. So, alright, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I grabbed some supplies, dropped in on our recycling centre and recycled a couple more drones. I'm going to pop a ladder down here. Some stairs, rather. Okay. Pop in a window over here. Pop in a window over here. Now, this is directly underneath the biodome. So let's take a look outside. So the main difference, so with the domed one is pretty much exactly the same as the Biodome, but without stuff in it. Except it has these additional little sort of doorway sections, like on all four sides rather than just on the two. But figured they would fit perfectly together, and they pretty much do. So that looks like a good sort of spot now to put in some incubation. What are they? These incubators, and set this up as a butterfly zone for production as well. So what I'll do is I'll go get some supplies for some incubators, and I'll be back in another moment. Okay, so after another little stop off at my recycling station, recycled a couple more drones, grab some supplies. I'm going to pop in an incubator in here. Pop in another one over here. Now, as far as I know, we can't fit any windows in here. But we are going to pop in another incubator here. Try and get myself lined up in the middle as much as I can. I don't know if you can get it exactly in the middle, but that'll do. I also grabbed some supplies for some storage. Pop one of those in there. Put in another incubator here. And another storage. Put it in here. Alright. Couple more incubators. Straight. Let's try that one again. Bit titchy. Yeah, that'll do. Alrighty. Let's grab a drink. And put in the last one over here. Alright, let's go check our drone situation. Now the drone station doesn't actually tell you how many of each you've got. We'll just keep pressing the buttons. The iron. Pop that in there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to run back to the factory, get a few more supplies, and put in a couple more storage in there. And put in a recycler in there. And that's going to set us up for something that we're going to be doing a bit later on. Let's see. Alrighty, so I'm just going to gather up some supplies. Back in a moment. Alrighty, so I've collected up some supplies. Going to make a couple of deconstruction chips, which we'll need for, let me see, for a recycler. And I need a couple more super alloy for that. Alright, so we'll head back. Okay, so let's put in some more storage. Another one over here. Put one in here. Another one here. And one more here. All right, let's grab all of these out. Grab that storage. And that one can go in here. Get it to fit, wiggle it around a bit. Okay, so put all these back in here. I'm going to set that to demand. And pretty much all the lava. Actually, no, not all the lava. Don't want the common. Don't really want the silkworms or the rare ones in there. Can't. Sorry, that one's uncommon. Don't have common ones in the list here at this stage. So they're now demanding all of the ones that I've found are unlocked. Now there is a thing, so you can get your drones to pick these up. If you do have rare ones, like the golden ones, or you know, like that one, they're pretty hard to find. Just be aware that if you're relying on drones to transport your stuff, that if you save and reload while stuff is in transit, they can go missing. Let's see. So we're going to pop rare lava in this one. And I'll put most of my demands on priority 2. And then that way, that allows me to make anything else either lesser or higher. This one can have the commons. Sorry, the uncommon. Commons can go in here, but I'm going to have to bring them manually. We are also going to need mutagen. So we'll get that going. We're going to need fertilizer. Let's see. Mutagen T2 and bacteria. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Pop that back in. My mouse wheel tends to be a bit on the sensitive side. Quite often dismantle stuff that I don't mean to. Okay, so that one's demanding bacteria. And I didn't put a demand on the T2, so we'll get that one. And all of this stuff is pretty much being produced. I mean, aside from the lava, everything else is being produced in our factory. Let's see here. All right, I want to put a recycler in the middle here. And our drones are all already busy filling these up. Let's see now. All right. So what I'll do, grab a couple more things, and well, actually, we'll go check in on our drone station, and we'll grab a couple more supplies, build a couple more bits and pieces, and then we're going to be set up to do a big quest on getting all the butterflies. Come over here, check how these guys are going. Press the button, press the button, press the button, press the button. The factory starts working away. Grab the iron, shove that in there. Grab these guys out and drop them all. No more have come and filled up yet. That's fine. Okay. Back to the factory. Let me see. I'm going to put a drone station over there. So we need osmium rod, super alloy rod. I've got spares, I think. What else? Circuit boards. I mean, I've got whole lockers of that stuff, but this is all just spare stuff that I picked up. And I made a few of these ready for more drone stations, but didn't really think it was worth building a whole container for them. Actually, there is something else I wanted. We'll just grab 2 irons. That'll do. Let's just double check I've got everything I need for that. Here. Okay, back to the domes. Alright, so I'm going to pop down here. I'm going to pop a drone station under here. Get that out of the way. That's better. Going to make sure that that's on supply tier 1 as well. So otherwise, any free drones, like if we have a look here, we've got 110 drones still, because we've replaced any that we've recycled. These guys are all busy, but any that are not busy, they're going to come to whichever station is empty. So let's have a look. I think this is going to be about ready. That's starting to fill up. That's starting to fill up. Slowly. That's starting to fill up. We do have lava here. uncommon. Alright, so I'll have to bring a bunch of commons over here myself. That's filling up. Alright, so I think this is ready. So in the next episode, we are going to have a look at trying to obtain all of the butterflies. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.